The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Jake. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Hits his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Putting a receiver in motion. Fields on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of the biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Completed to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Jackson, quick pass wide. They cross the 40 on a nice run. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st down, here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Finish it hot. 180. Finish hot. Hey, hey.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a third down.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Hey, middle. Finish up. Yo. Hey, report.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead, a little early momentum with that field goal.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. A pistol snap, Fields buying some time left. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Ravens have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Pistol snap to Jackson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. With a dive up the middle. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
180. Sit on. 180. You change it.
Lamar now from the gun. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, they'll run. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Back-to-back carries here. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
He's got it. It's in close. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Jackson keeping it himself. Reaching for the end zone, and he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Jets. He's at midfield. 30. He's at the 10. And New York is making a house call. Touchdown. The Jets capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, report! Report!
Lamar out of the pistol. Finding the comeback route. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. 7-3 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
You. Hey, middle.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's got it downfield near the edge. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, it's a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey.
Another carry for him. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
180.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
180. Get out. 180. It's it hot. 180. It's hot.
A design run. Jackson keeping it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Only 2 on the carry there, and it's 3rd and goal from the 4.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense can say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Come on.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. And oh, he got it. Interception. And the Jets get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Chased out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. No one's around him. He's got space. Well, at the end of it, he loses the ball. And they get it back. A huge play continues. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets picked up the fumble and ran it home. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. As that play broke big, we both thought it might go for a touchdown, Brock, but not like that. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free.
Here we go.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll send him over right. Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Dump off caught by his back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Fields out of the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught by his back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Here we go. Go.
Plowing up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, up, let's go. Here we go. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go, son. 3-19, guys, right? Sit out.
3rd and long for him here. He rolls to his right. He's going to run for it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And he forced a 4th down.
Field goal try upcoming from the Jets. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go. Go. Go right.
From the gun, Jackson. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And the power play up the gun will result in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And now right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Real quick, ready?
Running backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Now here's Lamar. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. This extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Don't jump. Ready? West, 319.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Hits his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. So they're sending out the field goal unit. Oh, my goodness. I have never seen a kicker make one from this far away. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 23-yard line.
Real quick.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
13.
Lamar back to throw. This is wheeled in downfield by Schultz. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Throwing now into the shotgun. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Middle.
First down, here's Lamar. He's getting it over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He's on up here for Lamar. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Jackson now on 3rd. This one's caught. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
180! Yeah.
He'll throw it. He's got it to his running back. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Here's Luke for the point after. No problems on the extra point there. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's a design run. Fields has it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run. This is second tape.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Handoff now out of the gun. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Looking quickly here. Fields now on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often the unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
Trying to push this past the marker. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go.
1st down throw for Fields. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
13. 180. Finish it.
On 1st down, Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. They'll run it from the gun. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
All set now. 1st and 10. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Ravens with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
The give here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Lamar now from the gun. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Andre Cisco. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Ravens are stuck deep in the red zone at the 10-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 10-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Now give left side. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's another for it. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Loop tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now we have a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here. 2nd 10.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Fields to throw. Completed over the middle. And in a brilliant clear off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Fields out of the gun. Headed out right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. Escapes the pocket. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Now that's a situation may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Fields on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's going to bring what you'd think is a must-convert situation on this 4th and short.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Don't jump. Ready?
They send a receiver in motion right.
331.
Desperation time here on 4th. Forced out to his right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
180. Ready, shot.
Back to the well again. On the move, past the 40. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Keeps himself upright. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumps early looking to block that kick. So they'll decline this and take the results.
To kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Looking to throw Fields. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here he is on 2nd and inches. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. First down from the 42.
You got it. Here we go. Go.
Fields throwing here. Taking a chance to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. This play heads out of bounds. Marker down though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
11. Go.
Running it after the penalty. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets parlay the interception into points. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he won't score. They catch up to him just in time. They stop him at the 5. Only every drive could start like this, right, partner? 1st and goal to begin this one. And off the gut. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
It's on. It's on. All right. It's on.
He gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens making a 3-score game in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting at the 10. He stopped on the run back to the 27. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Off play action. It's Fields. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. No place to go. Ravens take him down. He ends up out of bounds, but it's behind the line. That is a sack. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Let's go at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Now it's Fields. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. So as they're trying to throw for this, Brock, they've actually been thrown off here by a couple of great plays defensively.
Yeah, offensively, that can't happen. Defensively, kudos. Offensively, touchdown, check down, throwaway. That's it. Sack cannot be a part of the equation.
One final shot here. We will not get to the end zone on our final play as the stop is made in time, and we're out of time in this game. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. So to the conference championship game, they go, Brock. A season that's already memorable, lasting at least one more week.